Hello everyone, welcome back again to this new video. In this video, we shall discuss about thermodynamics. Let us know at first what do we mean by this term thermodynamics. Therm means temperature, and dynamics we can say the flow or motion. That is what the flow of heat or temperature. And through this, we will study what are the changes basically take place whenever there will be a flow of heat or change of heat from one end to another end. For example, if you say about endothermic process or exothermic process, so what do we mean by those terms? Endothermic and exothermic. Endo means internal, that is endotherm. Therm means temperature, that is the heat is entering from outside to the inner part, and similarly exothermic means heat is released or evolved. What means that heat is moving from one end to the other, that is from inner part to the outer region, heat is flowing. So this way, if we consider two parts are there, that is the inner part and the external part. So here we can consider the inner part as system and the outer region is surroundings. So any kind of change that takes place in the universe may be explained by considering these two facts, that is system and the surrounding. And if we consider an imaginary partition between the system and the surrounding, that is called boundary. That one we must have to remember. That is, there must be a boundary which separates the system and the surrounding. And between the system and the surrounding, a change may takes place. And if we combine the system and surrounding, that is called universe. So that from thermodynamic point of view, we can say what is a universe? System plus surrounding is equal to a universe. So these are the basic terms related to thermodynamics. Now, if we talk about a system may be of three types. A system we can say open, another one we can say closed system, and another one we can say as isolated system. So what do we mean by this term? Basically, that is open system, closed system and isolated system. An open system means which is free, that is where system and surrounding there is a direct connection between them. In one sense we can say that if we heat, let us consider that this is a beaker, and if we heat it, then we can say that the heat will be absorbed by the liquid present inside the beaker. And also what will happen, there will be decrease in the volume because the liquid may get evaporated due to the absorption of the heat which is applied to it from the outside, that is applied from the surrounding. So what happens there? Basically, you see there is an absorption of heat, that is heat is flowing from the surrounding to the system. Also there is a change in volume. And why the change in volume takes place? Due to the application of the heat from the surrounding. So we can say there is an exchange of energy and matter. Matter is exchanged because it is flowing out to the surrounding. The liquid is flowing out to the surrounding. So there is an exchange of energy and matter between the system and the surrounding. Such system is what is called open system. Now what about closed system? If we cover up this beaker, then what will happen? If we apply heat, of course heat will be absorbed by the liquid which is applied from the surrounding. But what will happen? Will there be any change in the volume? No, because since this is covered up with the help of a cork or any plate, then what will happen? No change in matter will take place. So here we can say only exchange of energy, but there is no change of matter. Such system is called closed system. Now, if we insulate this beaker, insulate this beaker like our hot thermos flask. If we insulate with metal plate, then what will happen? If we apply heat, no heat can enter through it, and the liquid that is remaining inside the beaker will remain as it is. There will be no change in volume, and also it will remain cool, because though we are applying heat from the surrounding, but no heat is being absorbed into the system. For example, if you say you are present in a room which is totally enclosed from all directions, and you are listening to music, and lots of crowds are gathered outside of your room and they're shouting, but you are not listening to them because your room is totally enclosed and you are listening to music. So your sound is not going outside. Similarly, their sound is not reaching into your ears. So such systems we can consider as an isolated system. So these are the main three parts of system: open system, closed system, and isolated system. So in our next videos, we will try to learn something new. I hope this video will be clear to you and definitely will help you. If you find any problem, please ask me. Thank you very much for today.